This is thin section number 95, magnification 4, going to magnification 63x. It's about focused right now. I'm going to turn on, or rotate, no pleochrosm. Analyzer's on, we're on crossed polars now at 63 magnification. Rotate it around, no extinction. Insert Bertrand lens, looks like it is a uniaxial mineral, pretty well centered. Turning on gypsum lens, it's really kind of hard to see, maybe I can focus it, there it is. Blue upper right, so positive. All of this looks like quartz, but no extinction, which is kind of my question. This is thin section number 95. Just want to make sure this is spinel. Rotate it all the way around. Tartan twinning on the outside, so I assume the mineral currently on the top there is probably microcline. Mineral in the middle though, going to 63 mag. Moving it around, this is XPL. Going into PPL. Nothing. Something I'm kind of curious about though is what the red sort of barrier around it is. That's kind of weird. I don't know what that could really be. This is slide 95 again, centered in the middle of the crosshairs here on 4 times magnification. Believe the stuff on the upper is spinel, anhedral, black blob, no extinction. Putting it on cross polars, same thing with spinel, but more weirded out by the thing that is in crosshairs, going to 63 magnification now. Back and polarized. You can see what looks like a single plane of cleavage going across. No pleochrosm on PPL. Going to XPL. Looks really weird. You can put it at 0 degrees right now for rotation. 90-degree rotation counterclockwise. Another 90 degrees, we're at 180 now. And 270. Back to 360. Looks like maybe 4 what could be extinction angles. Gypsum for interference colors. 90 degrees counterclockwise. 180 degrees. Going to 270 degrees. Finally back to 0 degrees. On Bertrand lens. Let's see if I can zoom in. Mineral's kind of messy, so not really getting much, but that would be a full 360 rotation. No clue what that is. We are in thin section 95 again, PPL, 4x zoom. Going to crossed polars. I believe that is tartan twinning in the surrounding black mass, likely microcline or some other feldspar. Moving into the times 63 zoom. This seems to be barely pleochroic, if at all. And going to Bertrand lens, you can see we do have a uniaxial mineral, whatever this is. And putting gypsum in, like really close, you can see bottom right has blue, top right has orange, top left has blue, so it's uniaxial negative. For sure not quartz. So that narrows it down to apatite or tourmaline, or potentially a biotite anomaly. I don't see any bird's eye extinction within this. We are currently on XPL, and I don't know how to specify between apatite and tourmaline on this. Section of a hornblendite with some apparent chloratization in it, or so I'm told from my friend. We are on ×4 magnification, PPL. Should just look white. I would be expecting to find hornblende in here, as it's labeled at least. Crossed polars ×4. I am curious to see what kind of twinning that is. Going to ×10 magnification, rotating 90 degrees counterclockwise. That's 90 degrees, another 90 degrees. So we should have, with hornblende, as I understand it, extinction at the 60 and 120 degree angles, and they should be parallel with the cleavage, parallel extinction. I'm not seeing that. Going in a little bit closer to look at the contact between these. Not really certain what this could be. Is this just a simple twin, or is this just a not at all twin contact? It seems a little bit too linear to be just a normal contact, perhaps. We are looking at that same hornblende sample, or supposedly hornblende sample, at the upper one. We are currently on XPL 4x magnification, going to 63x magnification, and going XPO, we are now gypsum in and Bertrand lens in. I'm going to try to focus on this if I can. Spinning this counterclockwise 90 degrees, another 90 degrees, just kind of continuously rotate it. This seems like a biaxial on its side, which is to say going perpendicular to the optic axis. I'd like to know if that is correct. We are now focused on the, I guess, southern lower, the other hornblende sample, alleged hornblende sample within this thin section. We are currently on XPL and 4x magnification. I'm gonna go ahead and go to 63x magnification, turn on the Bertrand lens, and try rotating it a bit. You can see that this looks like a biaxial mineral. Putting it right here, so hopefully we can get an optic sign. Kinda nothing. Hard to tell. This looks to me like we have blue in the center and warmer colors are getting pulled up to the upper right. So, well, vice versa of that actually. I think this might be a negative, biaxial negative. Whereas we have right here where the isogears are top right, bottom left, and northeast, southwest rather. Blue's in the middle, and we do have an amount of orange that is leaving and going upright. So I believe this would be biaxial negative. Unfortunately, I believe hornblende is positive/negative, so I'm not really sure how I should be able to identify that. Could you please confirm if this is or is not hornblende, and if it is, how this might be characteristic of it? Working on slide 72, ×4 magnification, gypsum out, PPL. I believe this slide is mostly calcite. I think that because of this 6120 cleavage. I do not think this is twinning. This sort of, let me go and put it on cross polars right now. I think this is cleavage because if it were twinning, I would probably see the calcite extincting at different angles rather than the entire mass, such as the northernmost blob right now. I'm going to shift it a little bit to the right. It extincts, the entire thing extincts at once, rather than, you know, bits and pieces. Going to go ahead and put it on 63 magnification, Bertrand lens on, and gypsum in. I'm going to focus. When I rotate this around, it looks like those are not isogears that will separate. It actually looks kind of to me, well, I mean, right there it kind of looks like they're separating, but they seem to keep their positioning. And so I think this is uniaxial. I'm putting it back there where it's kind of the best view. I think that that would be negative. Blue is not in the upper right, it's in the upper left. The warmer color is in the top right. So uniaxial negative. And I believe that checks out for what quartz is supposed to be. I'd just like to know if this is actually quartz, and if what I was describing earlier is a form of twinning, or if that's just cleavage. This should be a volcanic felsic thin section. We're on 10 magnification, gypsum out, PPL, and it's mostly white, so nothing there. I do believe that the black spots there appear to be spinel. Gonna go to crossed polars now. I would like to know if the centered feature there, if that is a good example of albite twinning, or if that is something else. Going more into it, gonna go to 63 magnification and turn on Bertrand lens. See if I can actually get this to zoom in. It kind of actually looks like it is biaxial. So it's going to top left, bottom right, and then it's going to come inwards and then leave out there. And then putting on gypsum to get interference colors. Kind of looks like the blue's in the middle, and then isogears come in, go away, come in, go back away. Blue being in the center, red being on the outside, makes me believe that this would be a negative biaxial mineral. Not really sure what albite has, but I'd like to know if my interpretation of that was at all insane.